Welcome back to Teenage Nightmares, the place that drags you deeper into the world of the unknown. In tonight's chilling episode, we will hear from Stephanie as she shares a horrifying experience she had while visiting her grandmother one night. So sit back, grab some snacks, and get cozy as you enjoy a Teenage Nightmares original. Hello, my name is Stephanie, and this story takes place 15 years ago when I was about 16. It was Sunday, and just like any other Sunday, I went and visited my grandmother at the hospice she was in. She was sick, too sick to ever leave, and I made it my mission to remind her that she wasn't alone, and that she was still loved. That Sunday felt no different. Just another quiet afternoon spent with her, listening to her stories. I had spent a few hours with her, just talking, laughing, and holding her hand like I always did. And as the evening crept in, I began to gather my things as I was getting ready to walk home. It was only a 20-minute walk, nothing I hadn't done before. But then the storm hit. The sky darkened, and a violent downpour began pounding against the windows. And the wind howled through the trees outside, almost like it was alive. There was no way I could walk home in that, and I didn't want my dad driving through it either. So I asked one of the nurses if I could stay the night with my grandmother. She smiled gently and said it was no trouble at all, adding that she wouldn't allow me to step foot out there. So I went back to her room and pulled the little couch closer to her bed and made myself cozy for the night, making myself a makeshift bed with the thin blanket they gave me. The storm raged on outside, but it was oddly comforting. What unsettled me was the calm and stillness in her room. I tried to settle my nerves by turning on the small TV mounted in the corner of the room. After a bit of flipping, I landed on the Hallmark channel and left it on as it was always comforting. I curled up on the couch and tried to relax, but I couldn't shake the feeling that I wasn't alone. There was this constant pull, like someone was watching me from the corner of the room. I kept glancing over, as I was certain I saw something. Whatever it was just standing there in the corner by the doorway. And each time I looked directly at it, there was nothing, but in my peripheral vision, it seemed to linger. I told myself I was just tired and uncomfortable. It was my first night sleeping there after all. The hours seemed to drag on, and the storm had only gotten worse. Though the nurse occasionally popped in, she had her hands full. This wing of the hospice had more than a few patients, so it didn't take long before I felt truly alone. I checked my watch, and it was a few minutes past 3 a.m. I instantly felt even more unsettled.